Start with opening statement from Mark.
Just really exciting win. We've believed all year that we could get here and do this, and we did. I think it was a pretty good example of Lager volleyball. We don't always start out great because part of our game plan is to learn who people are, see what their tendencies are, and then to start shaping the game around the specifics. I thought as the match went on, we got stronger and stronger. It was really good to see us play some very intelligent volleyball and hold up under pressure.
What changed in the second set there? Even out of the gates in the second set, it looked like Cal was still doing what they wanted to do early in those first few points. So what changed on the court out there that allowed you guys to take momentum?
I think two things. One is that we didn't target quite as well as we wanted to on our serving. We're a very good serving team. We have the ability to impact the game that way, and we had a particular strategy we wanted to implement. As we got better at implementing that, I thought the game tide started to shift our way. We had things going in the right direction. It also takes a little bit of time, some time for the blockers to really see what the tendencies are and to take the mental game plan they have in their head and actually put it into effect as far as timing, rhythm, that sort of stuff. And I thought as soon as we started to get our block into the game, the combination of our serve and block is really what made the difference.
And what can you say about the back row as well? It seemed like that seemed to pick up at the end, even when the blocking wasn't necessarily putting the balls back into the floor. The diggers were coming up with some big digs. And what does that say about your back row and especially your libero to your left?
We've been ranked in the top 5 nationally all year in digging, and part of it is because of Tina. And also our 2 left side hitters, Marissa and Jackie, playing really big out of the middle back position. We basically told Tina she had to take on Kyle McColgan and be able to dig those balls just point blank, and she's a big guy. So to be able to take her on, and as well as number 2, the other outside hitter, and pop those balls up that's quite an accomplishment. Plus, Tina's pretty much inhuman anyway at getting to tips and garbagey kinds of plays and just coming up with balls that human beings should not save. I thought we played, part of our identity is to be a really good defensive team, not always pretty, but to play within our system. And I thought our players adjusted today, did a great job, and came up with great key digs towards the end when we really needed to have them.
And Tina, all tournament for you, congratulations. And
thank you.
What changed for you out there? What did you guys see in that second set that really allowed you to really take advantage of some opportunities and to get back into the match and eventually kind of just snowball it into a win?
I think it had a lot to do with team chemistry. In the first set, we were very frantic. We actually didn't know how fast Cal Lu could run their offense, and it took us by surprise. But once we saw what they could do, we all came to the circle. We told each other, hey, we've been in this hole before. Just stay calm, and we can do it. And I think that's what helped us to get through and push hard every point.
And Jackie, tournament MVP for Jackie. Congrats to you as well. Well, I guess same kind of question to you. It seemed that things kind of opened up for you in the second set and the third set and beyond. Did you feel like things were opening up a little bit, or you guys were seeing the court a little bit better?
I feel like we definitely relaxed on our offense a little bit more. Like, we were very tentative at the beginning just because we know Cal Lu is a good team, and we just had to realize the second match that we are a good team too, and just relax and go for what we know. And I thought we did that really well the rest of the match. And
I guess a question for both of you, team captains for both of you, no seniors on this team. What does it say about the young players on your team and the level of maturity that you guys have as such a young team in the tournament?
Yeah, Mark at the beginning of the year told us the role that we'd have to take on, and so we've been trying this whole year to try to fill that void that we don't have seniors. And I think our freshmen, even being freshmen, have taken on like an even mature role than we expected them to, and come to practice every day and play against us like they are older players on the team. So I think that's really helped our team.
And I think they come into the game and they're not afraid to get out there and show what their stuff is, even though they're freshmen. They come out there and they impact the game in a very positive way.
Speaking to this, I guess kind of to Mark, Emily Convery was put in the starting lineup tonight and ended up being huge. It seemed like in that second and third set, especially with the block that went up and making some key plays on over balls and getting some key kills. What went into that decision to put the freshman out there in such a big situation?
Yeah. Starting to train up freshmen is always like a glide path for an airplane, kind of as they're leaving the airport, taking off, and some take a steeper ascension than others. And about mid-season, she started to show that she had some things that went along with her physical talents and skills. It just takes a while to learn how to play the college game. As we got to the latter part of the season, we started bringing her off the bench because she has tremendous enthusiasm. She's very athletic, which allows us to match up some other teams' athleticism. And she started getting down the technical part of the game. She's a great blocker. She's just one of those people that understands how to block and when to block. And we put her in yesterday and saw that she was really reading well and feeling very comfortable even under pressured situations. And if you got a freshman who can handle that kind of pressure, I think it says they're ready for them to go. So we decided to roll the dice and start her for the first time this year.
A couple of plays that stand out in my mind a little bit in the fourth set. There were a couple extremely long rallies that mostly you guys came out on the positive end of. How big were those in really gathering momentum and being able to turn that into the win as you got late in the fourth set?
The biggest the biggest momentum changer is always those long rallies where you really lay your heart out on the court, and to come out with the point after that, it sets the team passion on fire, and it just makes you want to just kill them right after. And I think all those plays just showed how much love we have for the game, how much passion we have, and how much we really wanted to win.
And Jackie, kind of going off of that, what is the feeling like out there when you're in the middle of a court and the ball's come over the net 8 times or 9 times already? And are you guys just sitting there confident that you're going to get this point, or is it kind of let's just stay alive and get it over and maybe we can come out on the positive end of it?
I think it varies from point to point, but sometimes it's a little frantic, other times it's like, let's get this one. So I think on this occasion it was going back and forth, but we just kept going at it. We just knew that we had to get this point and knew that would be the momentum changer, and the heart that our team had during this game, really, that's why we won. It's because we wanted it that bad.
That's all I got.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.